Yeah, it's been a minute. How you been?
Good to have you back.
Appreciate it. Yeah, things have been crazy with March. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to ask you about Cannon Katzer. Obviously, he didn't play last year. His mom passed away last August, but he was able to score a couple times. Just how special as a coach was it for you to see that?
It's I knew about his mom. We had talks, and can't be easy for anybody, but for him to battle through and do what he's done through 13 practices, get out here in Martin Stadium, and I think he scored twice. It had to feel good. I hope he's proud of himself. I know she's looking down, proud of him, and hope he goes and hugs his family a little bit after this.
Appreciate it.
Any other questions for Coach Rolovich? There we go. Here's Theo. Go ahead, Theo.
How would you generally assess the performance of the offense versus the defense? And was it pretty clear that the defense kind of won the scrimmage today, or did both sides kind of show you some good things?
No, I think you would give it to the defense today. The takeaways, scoreboard, consistent energy. I think they played together, so they should feel good. They made a lot of football plays.
Did you guys have to scramble it all off after Jarrett left the game, or did you just kind of decide to kind of give those reps to Cam and the rest of the way? Was it a pretty easy call to kind of do that, or did you have to figure some things out?
Well, we got 4, so Cam got a bunch. Victor, I think, got a few, which, to be honest, he's probably earned because he's had a good spring ball. And, there was a bunch of mixing of ones and twos as that thing carried on, but it was I'm sure they want some throws back. It's hard, want to see some film, but there was running game. I think is something that showed that it can be dangerous for us.
Did any of the receivers stand out to you, especially? Were they all pretty balanced? Or
couple of drop balls, a couple unaware. I think Stribling. Having him get a chance to run with the ball, you can see his strength for a young kid. I was on the other side on the TV, but I think CJ Moore made a play late in that deal. We're trying to get him involved, want to see what he can do. Who else? I think Jay made a couple plays towards the end there. That was good for him.
Is there anything you can tell us about what happened to Jared, or are you guys still trying to figure that out too?
Oh, I think he's going to be all right. I think it was, first play spring game. That's a tough one, but he's a mature kid. He can handle it. I anticipate him being back with us. I don't think that it's terribly bad is what I'm getting. So.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Again, if you have any questions for Coach Rolovich, please raise your hand and we'll call on you.
That's it.
One more, Coach Zach from Coop Fan. Go ahead, Zach.
Hey, Coach. What did you think of Tanner Moku's performance today?
I know he's a tough kid. I know he loves football. I would have a hard time speaking specifically without seeing the film and being honest with you, Zach, to be honest. I know he would attack it. He attacked every play like he has since he's gotten here from Hawaii. And I would expect he doesn't have an off position when it comes to playing football. He loves it. He gives this team everything he has on and off the field. And I would anticipate that's what showed up on film. But I don't have a whole bunch about today until we look at it.
Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.
All right, last one's going to be Ryan Root. Go ahead, Ryan.
Hey, Coach. Just wanting to know about how you felt participating in your first ever WSU spring game today.
Capacity crowd. That was the most fans we played in front of. So I'm glad the parents and the families got to see their kids play. It's been a tough year for these guys, and I'm sure it's going to give them a lot of smiles and a lot of happiness getting to hug their family members after that. Like the mentality on this team. We'll see if they can keep it up through the summer. because I think they've given themselves a chance, at least through this part of the year, to win some football games. Tons to work on still, but as long as the culture and the mentality is right, we'll have a chance.
All right, then the final question. Go ahead, Theo.
Sorry, I meant to ask about Cameron Cooper earlier. What did you just think of him generally, and coming off the field? What were your kind of impressions of what he did well and maybe not as well today?
I'm trying to think if it was him with what interception was his.
To Jalen, I think.
Yeah, I thought that was one to the left side of the field. Nice ball on the touchdown pass. Sailed the one to Jalen. Jalen's playing a great cover 3 in that situation. Probably got to put it on the body of our slot going up the seam. But for the most part, I think he makes good decisions. I think one ball definitely wanted back, one that kind of went in the dirt. I wasn't sure what happened to that to the right side. But Cam has been determined, detailed, the whole spring. And really, I think he just feels much more comfortable with the scheme and his drop and his version of running it, what throws he likes. I'm not sure the pass pro is something we got to look at. So that kind of throws a wrench in sometimes if you got a good look down the field, but you don't have the pass pro. So, but I know there were a couple drives in there where there was ball movement, and I don't know if he put the ball in the end zone twice, but I know he did it once, and it's great to have around. It was good for him to play in front of his family too.
All right, that's all we have for Coach, and we'll be back with more post game shortly. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.